What's up, guys? I'll be breaking down the differences between flea and captive on why one could be better than the other, or you may say the other is better than the other. So, now I think I did this before, but the reason why I'm doing it again is because I didn't show proof. I was inside my obby, I think, last time, and I really didn't break down or give you guys enough proof on why one was better than the other, or the other was better than that one. So, we're going to break down why I think flea is better than captive in some things, and captive is better than flea in some things. So, and whatever you take from this video is what you will think is better. So let's get started. Now the shop. Let's get started. Now everybody can agree that in flea that 90% of the hammers look like the default hammer, and 95% of the gemstones in flea look like the default gemstone. And I think flea can do better than that. I think you guys know that flea can do better than that. Look at this. Look at this, bro. They're all default. They all had a default design. That's what I'm trying to say. They all had the default design, but the colors only make it different. Like the default is basically the default design with just different colors thrown together. And I feel like flea needs to make different designs of hammers, not different types of colors of hammers. There's a difference between different designs and different colors, guys. So same thing with gemstones. There's a difference between different color gemstones and different design of gemstones. And most of the gemstones are the rare or legendary gemstones. So that's why you see different ones. Now, as you can see, the second anniversary and the fourth anniversary, those gemstones look like the default gemstone. And you guys say they can't. You can't say they can't. Because they basically look like the same gemstone. And that's what I'm talking about. They got to do better with the design. Not the color, but the design of the hammers and gemstones. And I would give them a higher grade. I'm only giving flea a C because they at least do something on the holidays and anniversaries, so they won't get a lower grade. Because if they didn't do anything out of that, they would have an F. Because you got to have different types of designs besides colors. You can't just have different types of colors on hammers. That doesn't make the hammer look cooler. It's the same design. You basically have a default hammer with different colors on it. Like, come on, guys. That's why I'm giving flea. I'm cutting flea some slack because I know they can do better, but they're getting a C minus or C low. So that's all I gotta say about their shop. And we're going to jump to captive. So follow me to captive. What's up, guys? And we are now in captives. So now let's look at their shop and stuff. Now overall, I feel like captive has their shop more organized than flea, but that's just my opinion. But this is what I'm talking about. Don't have everything looking like the default hammer. Obviously, the default hammer looks like this. Let me see if I can find it. Oops. The default hammer looks like this. So, at least have something different. Guys, do you see these any hammers that match that hammer I just showed you, the default hammer? Do you see any hammers in the shop that match the default hammer? That's my point. That's what I'm trying to say. Have different designs on your hammers. That's what I'm chewing flea out on because they're acting like it's legendary. There's nothing legendary about a hammer having the same design. Like, have different types of designs on your hammer, and then I'll consider it legendary or godly like these hammers. So that's the only issue I have with flea. Now captives, you see, as I'm showing you right now, there's different types of designs, but they're not getting an A. Let me tell you why captive is not getting an A. The reason captive is not getting an A is because of their glows, which is basically the gemstones they use. They should not cost Robux. They should be in cash currency, which is in their game, and not Robux currency. Why are you charging people 25 Robux for a freaking light? That's not worth Robux. I mean, I know 25 Robux isn't that much, but some people can't even get 10 Robux. So that's basically my point. That's why are you doing that? That's the only thing that's keeping captive from an A right now. They get a higher grade. They get a B plus, and flea gets a C. So captive has the better shop overall. But I really think captive could have gotten an A if they actually keep everything in cash currency. Even on flea, they don't have anything with Robux currency that's hammers or gemstones. The bundles on flea do, but other than that, everything costs coins on flea. So why is captive making stuff cost Robux? That's my point. So that's why they get a B plus because you made something with Robux currency. You can't do that. You got to have everything with the same cash currency. I would give you a pass on Robux currency if it was actually a legendary gemstone. But those are not legendary gemstones. Those are different colors. Why? Like, why? Don't just make everything cost 0 or make it cost like 1,000 cash for a different type of gemstone. Like, I'm fine with that. I would give you an A minus if you would have done that. But since you didn't do that, you get a B plus. So overall, Captive has the better shop than Flea, in my opinion, because it's more organized. The hammers and gemstones don't have the same design, and Captive's hammers just look cooler, and they have different designs and gemstones. So overall, Captive wins the shop battle. Let's get back to Flea and break down the computers. I don't even know why I even bother breaking down the abilities on each game because it's clear that Captive has the way better abilities than Flea. And actually ability, because Flea has one ability, and that's the runner ability. So that's why I'm not on Flea, because we all know what runner is. This is the only ability they had over the last years. 6 years maybe, because it's been out for a long time, and they still haven't added more than one ability. That's why Flea gets an F. By at least 6 or 7 years, you're telling me you don't have more than one ability besides the runner on that game? That's clearly why Flea gets an F here. Now we're going to come to Captive, which has way more abilities on both ends, Survivor and Beast, which is why this game is more balanced. Let me show you. Stealth. Stealth is when you have silent feet and silent doors as well. I think it's only silent doors, but it's silent doors, and the Beast can't hear you opening doors. So that's really good because Beast can be behind the wall, and if they hear you open a door, they can easily just follow to that door and they get you that way. So be careful about that. Speed is when you get to run faster on that game, and it's for 4 seconds. Now be aware that the Beast runner is faster than the Survivor's runner. That's why I think that's balanced. Radar. You can see the Beast for 3 seconds, and I really think that's balanced as well because there's a radar for the Beast as well. So radars that go against each other, I think the Beast one is longer though. So that's why I think that's more balanced for the Beast. Now invisibility, it is the best one for Survivor, but you got to make sure you have skill with it. People think it's no skill when it comes to invisibility. If you use invisibility at the wrong time, you'll get caught every single time. I'm telling you, because you can't outrun the Beast once you use it. If you don't have no jukes or no skill to break the Beast's ankles, you're done. So what I'm trying to say is, yes, invisibility is a really good ability, and it might be the best ability because the Beast can't see you for 3 seconds. But using it at the wrong time can get you caught every single time. So this is why I say just because it costs Robux and it may be the best ability, don't do it. Don't use it at the wrong time. It takes skill, and you got to practice with it. It's not that simple. Just because you go invisible for 3 seconds, you just win. That's not how that works. I've hit people while they're invisible, and I haven't even seen them turn invisible. That's what I'm trying to say. Now for the Beast, like I said, the speed is faster than Survivor speed. Radar is cheaper for Beast, but it's still better because it's a second longer than Survivor radar. So, because you got to give the Beast stronger abilities than the Survivor, because the Survivor is always running. So that makes sense why the Beast stuff is longer. Weapon throw, my favorite. It should be, obviously weapon throw should be 10,000 because it's really good. If you have really good aim on this game, weapon throw could be pretty broken. So I really think that weapon throw should be up, not 4,000. Now I know 4,000 is a lot, but I think it should be honestly higher. Like, look at how much cash I got, and look how much it costs. That's what I'm trying to say. I really think weapon throw should be 10,000 cash. That's how broken that is. I really think weapon throw should cost Robux, if anything. Now shapeshifter. Shapeshifter is real good too because you can turn into people. Now the thing about shapeshifter, when you disguise as somebody, the Beast, the heartbeat of the Beast is gone. So that's another thing about the shapeshifter because it's so silent, and you gotta listen out for feet. If you don't listen out for the feet, you'll get caught easily every single time. I've done it to so many people. They know it's me as a Beast, but they don't hear me coming because they're not using their ears. You gotta make sure you listen to the feet, or you're going to get caught every single time. If you don't hear the person coming, how you gonna know what to do? You gotta listen to feet. And make sure every time you play the game, make sure you know what the beast is using. Because if you don't know what they're using, it could be a hard game on you, and it could take you longer to win. So, other than that, Captive has way better abilities. I really think that everything else is balanced. Besides, weapon throw is kind of cheap. I know this is not cheap, but it should be a bit higher than that. I say 5,000 to 6,000 at most, maybe 10,000. So, other than that, that's all I gotta say about abilities. Let's go to the next thing, please. All right, guys, we have arrived at the computer. So let me show you something. Now, guys, do you hear that sound? Does that sound like I'm actually hacking in the computer or not? You can put that into the comments below if that actually sounds like I'm hacking a computer. And guys, do these look like keyboards? Like yes or no? Tell me, because they look like pieces of brick to me. Those look like pieces of brick. Those look like gray brick just set on a counter. That's what it looks like to me, with a blue screen. I mean, you can kind of say that it does look like a computer, but it doesn't have a great design of a computer. And where's the thing that turns it on? Where's the machines around it? Like, come on, bro. There is no design when it comes to these computers that sleep. And the hacking sound sounds terrible. I mean, there was an old hacking sound, but even then, it didn't sound like it was hacking. Like, look at it. And it's smashing your hands up and down how you hack a computer. That is not how you hack a computer. Alright guys, let me break down the captive computer now. Now guys, as you can see, you see actual keyboards here, right? Like, notice the actual keyboards instead of pieces of gray brick on the table. Like, come on, Flea. Look at the differences. And then also, that reminds me. Do you see the way I'm hacking the computer with my hands? Like I'm actually trying to type something? Instead of Flea, you're actually trying to smash the dang keyboard? Like, come on, bro. Look at the hacking animation is way better on Captive, and the keyboards look way better on Captive. And look at the machine on the bottom, or the way you turn on the computer. It's there. How is there not one on Flea? There is no design on Flea whatsoever. Their game is so boring when it comes to the design. They gotta have some type of design in their game, which they don't. At least Captive actually has that there to know that the computer actually works. Like, Flea doesn't have that at all. And then look at the screen on there. The screen is basically the same thing, but I think the computer design on here looks way better. So, overall, Captive has way better computers when it comes to design. As I said, guys, only one ability, no other abilities. Really? Yeah, see. Really, guys? What the? No, it's gonna get away. There. I'll pick up the ball. Let me capture her first. Put her here. Bacon. We got hit second. So he has to go here. No. No. Nice try. This is why doors on Captive are better. Nice try. I gotta re-hit him down in a minute too. Where'd he go? No, where did he go? I lost him. Where did he go? Let's see. Got you, buddy. Make this quick. There you go. Now, that was fun, right? Because now I don't camp on this game, but I did it just to show you guys, because I did camp a little bit. Now I did it just to show you guys how that unfair it is, because I can just speed hit you if I see you. Now you see why I say that Captive has the better gameplay. Now on to Captive.